Before I became known as a drummer, I was just a guy who, worked. I was just a regular dude who played drums. I was in some bands or whatever, but I wasn't known as a drummer, and I wanted to be, right? There was a time once. And what did I do? Well, I definitely didn't sit around thinking about how I couldn't. I didn't look at guys that were where I wanted to be and say, dang, man, look at them. I'm jealous. I can't do that. They did that. How the hell am I going to do that? I didn't do that. Instead, I looked at those guys and took inspiration and said, wow, if they can do it, surely I can do it. There's literally no reason why I can't get up there and be in the mix and be one of the names and get all the endorsements. Dude, I wanted the drum head endorsement, the drumsticks. I wanted the cymbal company. I wanted all this recognition. I wanted to be signed with reputable companies. I wanted to tour all over the world. I wanted to play on big stages in front of thousands of people and cheering fans. And I wanted to go overseas. Like, there was so much I wanted to, and I just manifested it. It all happened. I'm a known drummer. I have all the endorsements you could want. I'm in a band and I tour around the world. Like, all this shit happened. I literally purposely manifested that. And I learned how to do that prior to this because I used to be an addict. I was in and out of jail a lot, and I lived a bad life for like 7 years. I was young, from like 16 to like 20, 22 or something like that. It's a long time ago. I completely moved past it because I read these books, The Secret and the Law of Attraction, and they taught me some mental tactics that I applied to my current situation, and I soared through it and I got right out of it. And I just left addiction behind in the dust. I ended up starting a company. I had a construction company thing, or not construction. I was a contractor. I would do gutters and shit. And I had employees and I had a good thing, and I was like successful. I made good money. I bought a house and I was living comfortably, right? And then when my father died in 2019, I was like, damn, I'm selling this company. I don't want to do this no more. I want to be a drummer, because that's what my dad was, a drummer. And he always told me I could do it. I could, you could get there. You could get to those levels. After I beat addiction, I just kind of went to a normal life. I didn't go for it yet, even though I wanted to. Like I said, I started that company and I was living comfortable. My dad got to see me emerge from being a heroin addict, in and out of jail for years. He saw me emerge. That made him happy, because when I was in that life, man, it crushed him. So like I said, when he passed away, I went for the dream, being a drummer, and I did it for him. It took him passing away for me to really be like, damn, what am I doing? I got to go after this. Sold the company, got rid of everything, went for it, and I used those mental tactics like I was just talking about when I beat addiction. Same thing, I manifested it, dude. I put myself there because those books taught me to live in the end result. When I was an addict, dude, I just kept living in the current result. I was struggling and I was addicted and I relapsed, jail, steal something, go to jail, fucking do heroin. Like, it was just all I was thinking about, all I was focused on, therefore put me in that vibration. I'd go into rehab, and they would tell you, you can't do this alone. This is difficult. Once an addict, always an addict. This is a long road to recovery. I had this whole idea that I believed so much. And that's why I struggled so badly those years, because once I changed that mindset, dude, it all fucking changed. It took time. I'm not saying it's like, in hindsight, it's easy now that I understand. But once you learn this, man, your life changes forever. Once you learn how to manifest things and how important your conscious, your thinking and your feeling, it's more so your feeling. Thoughts are fleeting. They come in and out, right? It's the thought will generate the feeling if you think about it enough and you just keep, it takes repetition. That's the shit that I learned that I applied to my life, and everything changed. While I was a suffering heroin addict, I went somewhere else in my mind. I put myself in the end result, man, of a clean, strong, happy, healthy person who was nothing can penetrate this. Like, I really built myself up as someone completely different than I actually was until it changed, and it did. And not only did it change, it was like a snowball rolling down a hill. I just kept getting more success and more strength, and I was unstoppable, man. And it was essential for me to learn. Me becoming an addict and getting out of that was all essential for me to be able to apply this way of thinking to achieve the next steps in my life, which is what I did. And now I got more things to do. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm manifesting it consciously. And you can do the same thing. No matter what's going on in your life, no matter what situation you're in right now, if you're down in the dumps, if you got some shit going on in the outer world and it's making you sad, that you can flip that, because that's what we do. We react so heavily to the outer world. We wait for something good to happen for us to feel good, when that's not the way. You got to feel good first so that you can experience good things, because whatever it is you feel and really hold on to in your mind, your life is going to reflect that on the outer. It's just like a big mirror. I mean, that's what these books taught me. That's what the law of attraction taught me. And I understood that, and I apply it, and it's true, man. This shit is true. I'm not saying bullshit. Lots of reputable people talk about this. Your mindset is so powerful, and it's so important. Of course, I mean, I'm not saying it's just happy and healthy all the time. Or I have days where I'm like, this fucking sucks. But I try not to dwell in it too long. You can't harness that energy for too long, because you'll start getting in a slump, and you'll attract that. Once you learn this, you know, you don't let these things bother you as much. You get better at moving past them and redirecting your thoughts to focus on something better. So that way you can experience something better, more in par with what you want. Put yourself in the end result. You know, say, I am. That's another thing. I can't believe I haven't said that at all yet in this video. That's what they're talking about in these books. Those words right there are so important. I am strong. I am powerful. I am wealthy. I am, you know, whatever it is you want. A lot of people will say these affirmations out loud in a negative way. Like, I suck, dude. I'm always late. I'm always this. I can't get it right. That shit is powerful, dude. It's putting you in a vibration that's now attracting just shit along that wavelength. Flip it. Tell yourself you're going to have a good day. Don't get out of bed until you fucking feel good, bro. And when you wake up and you come to, start thinking good things. Tell yourself out loud, this is going to be a good day. Thank God that you're alive. I mean, be grateful for everything you have currently. That is a great way to put yourself in a good vibration. I'm grateful for this roof I have over my head. I'm grateful for this bed. I'm grateful for my kids, my wife, whatever you got in your life that you're grateful for, say it out loud and feel that energy of gratitude. And that's a great way to put yourself in a good vibe, to purposely create your day. And then from there, put yourself in the end result. What life you want? You want that promotion. You want that situation in life. You want that opportunity. You want the phone call from this one person. I mean, dude, you can manifest anything. I mean, it's up to what you believe is possible. Okay, so I hope this helps you a little bit. If you're down in the dumps, if you're going through it, just know that I've been there too, brother, in a bad way. I've been in heroin withdrawal in a jail cell a hell of times. Think of that. This fucking shit sucks. I've been in the gutter, and now I'm not, and I'll never be back there no matter what, because I learned this shit. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Peace.